I have worked for Hindustan Tires, Ahmednagar, Pune, Mumbai, which is NSA. I have worked for Emphasis, which is Swordfish. I have worked for E3R Infosystems, which is US military. I have worked for Epicenter Technologies, which is FBI. I have worked for uh, yeah, and Southern Global, which is CIA. So if you have any questions, you can ask me and I'll answer them accordingly in consultancy with these agencies. Yeah. So basically, so I have this wire that I get from the agencies. That is the secret wire that gives me information to be a counsel to anybody on this planet using surveillance technologies that is beyond the scope of normal human beings. Yeah, so I have the foot in mouth disease. I often put my foot in my mouth. So yeah, be careful, and I don't use the right words. So please forgive me if I don't use the right words. If you have seen the movie Taxi Driver, I'm a Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver. And what does Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver? What does that make you? What comes to your mind when you think of Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver? Tell me about it in the live chat. What comes to your mind when you think of Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver? I'm still waiting, guys. Okay, if you don't know what comes to your mind when you think of Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver, let's start from scratch. What comes to your mind when you think of Vanessa Redgrave? Vanessa Redgrave. Have you heard of Vanessa Redgrave? Okay. So if you have not heard of Vanessa Redgrave, hi, I can't read your name. It's in some Thai language or Indonesian language. It seems like an Indonesian name. Hi. So basically, there's a song called Wonderful Adam Ant. Wonderful is the name of the song, and it's by Adam Ant. So, what comes to your mind when you think of the song Wonderful by Adam Ant? When I say this, that there is a song Wonderful by Adam Ant. Have you seen the cartoons of Adam Ant? Or have you seen the band Adamant? You have to tell me in the comments. If you have seen the cartoons of Adamant, I'll say, okay, fine, I have also seen the cartoons of Adamant. If you have seen the band Adamant, I would say that I have not seen the band Adamant, but they've got a nice song called Wonderful. Yeah, hi Rana, how are you? Yeah. So basically, it must be morning out there, so you must have had the breakfast of champions. If it's evening, then you might have gone out for a walk. Have you now? I want you to tell me what comes to your mind when you say, when I say breakfast of champions. What is breakfast of champions for you? For me, a breakfast of champions would be a Kerala delicacy called puttu with kadala. That's a Kerala delicacy too. What is the breakfast of champions for you? Okay, have you heard this song Pretty Woman? If you have not heard this song Pretty Woman, I'll sing that song for you. Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind you'll meet, pretty woman. Da 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 da. So, what comes to your mind when you hear the song Pretty Woman? I want you to tell me. It's a song from a movie that stars Julia Roberts, and I don't remember who starred in that movie. I think it was Richard Gere or something like that. Yeah. Have you gone to Tata Institute of Social Sciences? My question is, I am a graduate of Tata Institute of Social Sciences from Mumbai. Have you been to Tata Institute of Social Sciences? Is my question. I did my graduation for 5 years in Tata Institute of Social Sciences. It's the premier institution in India. Have you gone to Tata Institute of Social Sciences? Does any one of you uh, have cancer? I want to ask you this question. Do anyone of you have cancer? If you have cancer, yeah, or have you been ever been diagnosed for cancer? In my village, almost every second person has cancer because maybe because of water pollution or some other genetic reasons. Because I mean, we have been living here for centuries together. Even though I was outside in Pune, and yeah, so right now I'm the gecko out here. Have you read the book Sylvia Porter's Money Book? Have you read the book Sylvia Porter's Money Book? If yes, say yes. If no, say no. And if no, you tell me what would you think you would write if you had written Sylvia Porter's Money Book? Tell me what you would have written if you would write Sylvia Porter's Money Book. I live in Trishur, guys. Trishur is a city in India, and yeah, Trisuli is a mountain peak in India. Have you climbed Trisuli? Trisuli is a mountain peak in India, and I live in Trishur in India. These are two different places altogether. It's like saying Denzel Washington looks like me. I don't look like Denzel Washington, right? Yeah. So have you ever been beaten up by a bully? If yes, do say it in the comments. Have you been beaten up by a bully? Do you have a collection of small cars? Yeah. Do you consider yourself lucky? If yes, say it in the comments. Do you consider yourself lucky? Do you have a broadband connection? If you have a broadband connection, have you been listening to Phil Collins songs like Another Day in Paradise using your broadband connection? Do you consider yourselves lucky? Yeah. So absence makes the heart grow fonder, they say. And what is the kind of absence? Are you missing somebody, and so that's why your heart is growing fonder? And fonder and fondue are two different things, guys. Fondue is cheese. Yeah, that's it from my broadcast for now. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much.